Okay, so in my last video, I briefly mentioned Casey Anthony and how they fumbled the ball in her case, and basically they pretty much had an open and shut case. You know, she didn't call police until like over a month after her kid was missing, and the freaking detectives who weren't IT savvy. They didn't check her internet history correctly. They only checked, I guess, Internet Explorer. They didn't check Firefox or anything else, which showed her search results for, like, I think how to I don't know, use chloroform or something. Basically, making her look guilty. You know, having evidence that implicates her because it was searched at the time when she was at home. So yeah, so she basically got away with murder, and part of it was because of the prosecutors just fumbled the ball, but I want to say the other part is because of how she looked. You know, she's not bad on the eyes. You know, she also gets off like a sweet, innocent vibes, and she really played that for the cameras. You could tell, like, if you watch the court proceedings, that she'd be laughing and giggling and, you know, just whatever. And as soon as she saw the jury coming up, she was like even right here, like on the screenshot, she's getting ready for when the cameras turn on and put that eyes to work and feel like really pity, you know, like make really manipulative, make you feel sorry for her. So she knew what she was doing. She's being manipulative, and obviously she did it. If you believe she's innocent, you man, I might need to do business with you. I need to borrow some money. Yeah, because you know, your kids missing, you're out partying and having the best life. You're not worried about it. It's just obviously she didn't want to have a kid. She wanted to live a party lifestyle, and obviously she ain't looking for the real killer. If somebody killed your kid, I mean, or somebody you really love, you wouldn't be out there trying to look for the person who did it. You know that would be my end goal in life, to find out who did this. You know, give my justice, give my revenge. So she ain't trying to, because it's her. All right, so being beautiful, yeah, and that's really what I wanted to talk about. Is life is a beauty pageant, man. If you look good, everything's great. Even the justice system, you know, you see teachers who sleep with students. If they're like really, really hot, they get a slap on the wrist, you know, and the kid gets a high five. But but like I was watching some YouTube videos of different female teachers who slept with male students, and the really good looking ones almost got no punishment, and the ugly ones, they got the book thrown at them, you know. And again, looks play a part of that. Looks play a part in everything in life, man. If you look good, everything it's just better. You know, you get more job opportunities. Like doing like an interview. Let's say you have two people applying for a job. Everything's identical, but one just looks freaking hot and the other one not. Who's gonna get the job? You know. It's just how life works, and then obviously in dating, you know, if you look amazing, you're a pick of the litter. Not only that, but besides that, just everyday interactions with people is gonna be amazing. You get complimented all day, every day. And I've talked about my past that I used to work in the bar industry, and I worked around a lot of female bartenders at several bars, So I get to see how beautiful bartenders and not so beautiful bartenders, the results. And usually the beautiful bartenders, first of all, they make more money, they get bigger tips, but also non-stop compliments. Compliments, and they also get gifts. They were like, oh, I brought you dinner, like constantly. People bringing them plates. I was always telling them, hey, tell them, you're really hungry. Give me a plate. Tell them you're hungry for two. um, they get gifts. They get better tips. They get compliments all day of everywhere they go. They tell me everywhere they go, they get stopped and like, hey, how are you? You look beautiful. I love your hair. I love your outfit. Blah blah blah. Freaking flying here in this office. Yeah, and I noticed the girls who weren't attractive, their mood was kind of not as great, and I think it has to do with the lack of compliments that they don't get, because nobody's compliments, giving them any compliments at all, and to a part, I saw some envious, some of them being envious at the prettier girls, that they're nonstop making more money, getting gifts, just getting all the attention, and they over here not, nobody's paying them any attention, and they kind of, I don't know, had like a bad attitude, and that's something I know that, man, looks matter. If you had the choice of, spending $100,000 in a college education or in plastic surgery, I would suggest plastic surgery because it'll give you more in the long run than a college degree could ever give you. I mean, just being honest, like self-esteem will be through the roof. Doors would open left and right. I'll give you another example. I applied for a job at the. I'm not gonna call him out. No, you know what? I'm gonna call him out. The guy who gave me the interview, he got fired. At the Galveston pilot office as a dispatcher. I was applying to be a dispatch, and I was way overqualified. I have a college degree, I have experience, well aware how the port operations. Been here for a long time, born on the island, local, veteran. I mean, my resume is amazing. I interviewed for a job, and hot blonde interviewed for the job, not as qualified. But she was hot, nice, nice rack, matched everything, man. And I saw her leaving the interview room as I was walking in, and I was like, "Oh, who's that?" She goes, "Oh, she came in here for the interview." And as soon as he said that, I knew, no chance. It's either you're gonna look at this face or look at that face. I know how, and it's a male-dominated field. She probably will be the only female that's gonna be in that area. So I already know what they want. They want something good to look at. The job, because again, most jobs anybody can do them. You work after a couple of days or a couple of weeks, especially if it's something that's not real with real expertise. Anybody can learn on the job and get things going. So I knew they were going to hire her, and they did. That's what ended up happening. So just saying, looks can open doors that a college degree could never give you. Looks can get you found out guilty. Looks can get you elected into office. Like I was gonna say, AOC, who ran in Congress in New York. Part of the reason she got elected was because of her looks, man. Hater like her, she looks amazing, and that really helped her get elected. If she was ugly or not even as attractive, she wouldn't have gone. She wouldn't have beat an incumbent who was in not just an incumbent, but a very powerful incumbent. So that's what I'm saying, man. The justice system. You have a Casey Anthony. Her case made a lot of national headlines because of her looks. You know, her and Jodi Arias, I think was her name. Although she wasn't as attractive because I don't know, she just kind of weird. In her case, she did almost try to do the same thing Casey was doing. You know, trying to look like a sweet little innocent. But with hers, there was just a lot more evidence. You know, there's a freaking a camera, a camera, and of the actual murder, and then her weak alibi and everything. I mean, her looks gonna get her way. It was close though. I mean, it's if it was in Florida, she probably would have got away with it. Yeah, so that's really a quick case on Casey. Yes, she's definitely. I mean, she did it. Everybody knows it, or should know it. Like I said. But what are your thoughts on looks? Do you agree or disagree that life is a beauty pageant, man? Like even on YouTube, I know I don't look pleasant or appealing, so I know that hurts the views because if I was more aesthetic or better to look at, I would have more views. If I was a female, you know, with some nice cleavage, boom, you know, it's easier. Like I said, looks just help you out in so much of life. And again, you wouldn't think about it, but in the justice system, it works. Even if the attorney that if you ever have it to get an attorney, man, you want that jury to listen to somebody again that's more attractive. It sounds weird though, but like if someone's coming from an attractive person, doesn't matter what they're saying, you just believe them because again, it's that's why you see a lot of politicians being good on the eyes because it helps spread their BS and a lot of con men be highly attractive again because it helps with the con. Yeah, so just a quick thoughts. Yeah, so that's about it.